Hey, check it out, you guys. Batman's back. No, not the Batman from the Lego Batman movie that's just come out. And no, not the Christopher Nolan Batman or the Ben Affleck Batman or the Michael Keaton. Do you ever get the feeling there are too many Batman? Anyway, here's Batman, and now here's Harley Quinn, and we're in Injustice 2, which has just appeared on the Philippines App Store in soft launch. It is not out in the UK or the US. Oh, I'm getting battered by a big monkey. So don't go looking for it. You will not find it there. Now, this is the sequel to what turned out to be very popular mobile tie-in. I'm just failing here because this is only about level 3 or 4. And it follows very much the same kind of techniques and style of the first game, which is that it looks like a 2D brawler, but really it's a kind of a card game, is what it ultimately is. So you collect the characters like cards, and then you use them to fight against a trio of other folks. Here's Catwoman here and a couple of other people. The fighting itself is very basic. You just tap on the screen and you'll go attack, attack, attack. You can swipe forward to do like a lunging forward attack, swipe back to get out of the way. They've added a couple of other things from Injustice 1. I didn't play a lot of it, to be honest with you, but I believe that like things like the vertical attacks and low attacks and stuff, they've tried, or at least made an effort to make the fighting a bit more sophisticated. But I'm going to block here. It's still very, very basic, and it's still more about working out which of your cards are the strongest against whichever other characters you're playing against, and then, you know, matching them up accordingly. So let me try Wonder Woman against the cat. Oh, I just got battered immediately. Go on, lunge in there. Get in there, girl. You're going to jump. She's got the lasso of truth, which also happens to be a lasso of pain. Ooh, she's slicing me up really good. There we go. Get a couple of swipes in there. Lunge forward, 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 forward. There we are. Nice. Taken down. And another win for Wonder Woman. So it's always been, like, quite glossy, because this is a spin-off from the console games, the Injustice series, which are built on that NetherRealm engine, the same guys that make Mortal Kombat. Oh, here's Scarecrow. And so they have sort of a certain aesthetic in line, I was going to say, similar sort of thing. They look the same, basically. Not quite as pretty, obviously, but similar idea. But the combat mechanics sitting beneath it are much, much simpler, and it's, you know, it's not really a proper brawler, even though it looks like it might be in videos and that. You've got a few ranged attacks. I can lob batarangs and things here, but I think you need to, I don't know if it's get the right distance here. Let's lob one. Oh, there we go. It's a good attack. Oh, he's done a sexy little combo kick thing. It's all very smooth, and it all plays out very effortlessly, and like you can't knock it for its production values and everything. But when I first got the game, the first one I mean, I was kind of hoping it might be a proper brawler, but in some ways it's good that it isn't. Brawlers don't necessarily work brilliantly on iOS unless you tone the controls down a lot. Because ideally, when you're talking about brawlers and you're thinking of things like Street Fighter or Tekken, you want to be playing with a 6-button, like, Hori stick or something, like proper arcade style. And the touchscreen's never going to be able to replicate that. So they turn it into this quasi-combat with a bit of, you know, card battle-y stuff and collectathon action over the top of it. And because of that, you have to rely on waiting now and then while the energy charges up. It's a free-to-play game, so you require stamina in order to, you know, participate and all that. But you guys will be familiar with this by this point. Back it up, boy. Let's give Wonder Woman a chance with this big ape dude. Jump. Oh, get low, go high, go low. Launch an attack. We'll do one of these cool attacks. Ooh, back up, back. Get up. One of them's recharging. Go. Oh, was that like a taunt or something? Because she didn't do anything. She just like walked forward. Useless. Oh, I see. Maybe it's a ranged attack. There we go. All right, let's go and batter the Flash. Come on. Jump up. Swipe down. Ooh, should use the block a little bit more liberally then. Oh, I'm blocking, but he's got me staggered. I couldn't actually get my guard up then. That's annoying. Come on. Batter him. Oh, I went in for the low sweep and I missed. Get in. There we go. Job done. I'd be curious to know if people are still playing the first game. It's got a lot of love on the App Store, and I know that the fan base was quite big, and the DC universe is growing now with the first, you know, the Superman Man of Steel movie, then you had Batman vs. Superman, then you had Suicide Squad, and I think they've yet to find their feet, DC, and really get out a great film, because they've been arguably kind of weak so far. Because they're going in backwards, whereas Marvel built up the individual characters and then built to an Avengers movie, by which time you already knew who you were dealing with, and for that reason you were kind of like, hey, I like these guys, and I already know, what the Hulk is, and what Thor is, and who he does. They're kind of having to work backwards here by introducing, like, a ton of criminals in Suicide Squad in the first 40 minutes. Then, like, make you try and care, and ultimately you didn't really care, I don't think. But they're throwing all those characters in here as well. It doesn't really matter so much because you're just really collecting the card. You're just kind of going, oh, cool, it's Cyborg. I know him from the comics, and he does some cyborg things. Come on, hit him. See, I'm trying to attack downwards with her, and I'm swiping, and nothing much is happening. But she always pulls off my finisher. She's good. I should show you the other screens just to show you what I'm dealing with in terms of building up your characters and your pack. I've only got the 3 at the moment. Let me go back. So this is the screens that, as they look now. So you got your roster, you got the people whom you have currently unlocked. I can buy people with coins. As you can see, I've got 1,600 at the moment, and so I can't actually afford anyone else. Oh, can I, maybe? Catwoman? Let's get nearly the horrific... I can get these guys. The Flash, let's get the Flash. You. Open them up. Go on, gimme. Collect, I've already done that. Oh, I've got to collect more shards to unlock. Oh, that's his threat value. What? Oh, you're killing me here. I thought that was just the cash I needed to buy. There are too many different symbols in these free-to-play games. I mean, look at that. Look at the top. We've got lightning bolt here for stamina. You've got the coins there. You've got jewels. You've got this blue thing. You've got whatever they had, whatever symbol. It's just it's like a shop. Everything is a shop now, where you have to kind of discern a whole bunch of keys instead of actually just, could I not just play the game? Could I not just unlock the characters by being good? Would that not be fun? No? Alright, just me then. Never mind. But this game will get the hell downloaded out of it. And in terms of the presentation and what it does, and there are a bunch of these games out there. You've got this similar style stuff for the Star Wars franchise and the Avengers franchise. And, I loaded this up and I played it for a bit. And I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I expected it to be. It's slick and it does, builds a little bit on the previous game, but not a great deal. And I think it's probably going to satisfy its core fan base when it eventually goes out and goes live. I would imagine it'll be out in like a month or two. That's generally the way this works. But if you have a Philippines App Store account, you can get it. Injustice 2 available in that one region and available everywhere else, probably in a couple of months. Thank you for watching and taking a look. We will see you next time.